Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.01939 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 0.41%. and in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot structures and the Fibonacci's. And allow me to kickstart the video by giving you a brief of what has been happening here on the Vechain chart, and I'll do that here on the daily chart, where you can see from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, making it an all-time high at around the $0.28 mark, in a movement that I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the all-time high, we have been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.017 mark, in a movement that I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 2. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bit of a bounce to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upper side, before we see a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upper side. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliott wave structure that we have right here, giving you a measure from the all-time high to the low that you made at around the $0.017 mark. You can see that Vechain is down more than 92%, and that means there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low, having seen this ABC corrective structure of more than 90%, and there are chances that soon we might see that reversal to the upper side in the formation of this higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upper side, which is an impulsive wave. And because of that, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within the lower time frames, and giving you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.47 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Vechain to do in the next bull market. Once we see that reversal to the upper side in the next bull market, that is the minimum that I would expect Vechain to do, and that is my long-term scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart. And jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis, and also give you the short-term scenarios that I expect to play out over here. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see after making our low at around the $0.017 mark, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in movements that has been obeying the Elliott wave structures, where we have seen these higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side, and that is after seeing these fractal waves in formation to the upper side, having these wave 5 completing the formation of these higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing that higher Elliott wave count 1, whatever we expect is a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, which is a corrective wave. And because of that, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure, which I believe we are seeing over here, having that as the wave A, then a wave B, then we have continued pushing lower in the formation of a wave C, which has fully maximized the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, we expect an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upper side, and giving you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of these higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upper side, by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.02126 mark, which is slightly above the key area of resistance at around the $0.02 mark. And that gives me the short-term scenarios that I expect to play out over here. We might be in the formation of this higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upper side, and because of its impulsive nature, we also expect to see an 5-wave structure in formation, though whatever we are seeing over here is not yet clear whether it's playing out in that 5-wave structure that I might expect in an impulsive movement. That is what I expect, and I have sketched out the minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. And for us to have a confirmation that we're in the formation of this wave 3, we need to manage to break above the wave 1 high, which is over here on this blue line that I have right here. At another point, you can see we had managed to break above the wave 1 high, but we didn't quite sustain that movement to the upper side, and we saw a bit of a rejection over here. That is a bit of a pullback to the lower side. And right now you can see we are trading above the 20-day MA, and you have also managed manage to break above the wave 1 high, and that gives me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting over here. There are chances that we might continue pushing even higher and fully maximize the formation of that wave 3 once we manage to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.02 mark also, and fully maximize the formation of that wave 3 before we see a bit of a pullback to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upper side. And we also have a channel that we have been trading within over here, and if I draw it out, we can have these as the lower side of the channel like that. Then we have also seen the upper side of the channel, and this channel has been well respected, giving us more than 3 touch points, and you can see we are yet to see a breakout out of the channel, maybe to the upper side or to the lower side, and you have continued pushing to the upper side of the channel, and that is what I want, because I'm expecting Vechain to continue pushing higher in the formation of that wave 3. So I'm expecting a breakout out of the channel to the upper side, see a retest, and continue pushing even higher. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 62 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and we are seeing an increase in the buying momentum, and that would mean higher prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.